Hey, fresh in the flesh with a book review. How to fail at almost everything and still win big. Okay? Scott Adams, that's what we're talking about. How to fail and still win big. This guy is winning enormously because he's the #1 cartoonist in the world. He does Dilbert. See that? Okay? He is very good. Loved it. I love learning from other people's failures. Who doesn't? So some of the big stuff I got from this book is, things like passion is BS. Uh, Goals are for losers. Some exciting new things. Pattern recognition. Love that. We're going to talk about those. Okay. He's big on affirmations, which I'm not going to get into. I might do a separate video on that. He's real big on affirmations, and he goes deep into that. So like I said, here's the book. Really good. Everything you want out of life is in that bubbling vat of failure. The trick is to get the good stuff out. There we go. I got the good stuff out of the book. It's here. It's here. And the note. Let's share it. You can get it. You can grab it. You can use it. He says there's 6 filters for truth. 6 filters for truth. Personal experience, which is iffy. And then other people's experiences, which is even more unreliable. You got experts, which do it for the money, not so much the truth. You have pattern recognition, which these patterns, coincidences, and personal biases all look alike. Common sense, which is easy to be mistaken for complete confidence. And science, which is correlation, not causation. But you always want to ask a smart friend or do research before you're handling any problem or going into something. These are good sources as well. But ultimately, for truth, seeking truth, when you're seeking truth, get a confirmation from at least 2 or more of those I just mentioned. Failure, he says, always brings something valuable. I don't let it leave until I extract the value out of it to the max. So in your life, what failures have you had? And think of one you haven't really got much out of, and then think of a couple that you got a lot out of. Okay, do that. He says, failure is a tool, not an outcome. I like the way he looks at it. He says, passion is BS. Success is caused by passion more than passion has caused success. And that makes a lot of sense. You're successful, you're going to be passionate. But passion doesn't as much cause as much success. Well, in my life, I think it's both cases, but he's right. More so success causes passion more than passion causes success. Very true. So use your strengths. He talks about, do what you're good at. Double down on that. He says, I don't want failure to make me just stronger. Right? Nasiche, Kanye West, we say, if it doesn't kill me, it's going to make me stronger. Well, he doesn't want it to just make you stronger, which means what I'm about to say, all these other things like smarter. He understands that's what stronger means. Elliot Hulse says the strongest version of yourself. But he also wants it to be better able to survive for future challenges. Smarter means stronger, smarter, more talented, better pattern recognition, more energized, healthier, better networked, just a myriad of things. He wants failure to add to him. He says if a cow shows up and there's a cow turd on my doorstep, then you know what he's going to do with that? He's going to shovel it up, put it in his garden, fertilize it, and invite the cow to come back each week. So failure is a resource that can be managed. I like his mindset on failure. What's your mindset on failure? And is it resourceful to get you to your end game, which is your goal? And that brings us into the next one. That don't worry so much about your goal as your system is more important, is more vital. Your system. He says goals are for losers and systems are where it's at. He says achieve your goal, you lose purpose. And this is true. Tony Robbins talks about this. You like, is this all there is? Once you achieve your goal, you lose your sense of meaning. I've experienced this. You've probably experienced this. So have goals, of course. I think I'm still gonna have goals, but systems are more important. Goals might be the 20%, and systems I'm focusing more like 80% on. What are you gonna do to get the goals? The processes. So the system. People succeed every time they apply their systems. So when you're doing the process, you're already successful. Just focus on what you're going to do, the journey. Have a practice plan out and do it, and then that is the success itself, and that will get you to the what you want. Okay, so everybody has goals, and what 5-10% of people actually get to them. So have the system, and then you're winning with the system. When you have a system, you do what you intend to do, and you feel good each time. If you do it each day, it's a system, opposed to waiting to achieve it in the future. That's a goal. Okay, that's huge ideas there. He's always, another couple notes, he's always looking for a new job when he's in his one job. It's one thing he did. A couple of things he learned from his failures. He sought opportunities in which he had an advantage in. The market rewards execution, not so much ideas. Make sure your timing is right. You know, you can do the right thing, but you do it at the wrong time. Doesn't make much of a difference. He talks about the selfishness illusion. With generosity, there are 3 types of people. There's the selfish, the stupid, and the burden on others. You want to be the selfish, and here's why. Because if you get your own success first, and I'm all about being generous in the process, but if you do selfish right, then you automatically become a benefit to society. If you just give, I mean, you don't want to be stupid, you want to be a burden on others. I mean, it goes back to the example of the mask. The airplane's going down, you got to take your mask, put it on yourself first, then you can put it on somebody else's, even if it's your family member. So Carnegie is another example of this. Andrew Carnegie, he built his fortune first, and then he gave it all away. So really cool stuff here. Be accepting of you have 100% of your DNA. You're the only person with it. Nobody else has that. So there you go. But giving is an incredible thing. It's an extraordinary feeling, and he wishes we experience it, and he talks about how powerful that is, which is very motivating. The energy metric. He talks about make choices to maximize your energy. Okay? Maximize your energy. Energy and time are humongous. Simplify over optimize. It's another big idea. Simplify over optimize, which is cool. Challenge your point of view, because it'll influence your behavior. Challenge yourself to have fun. Challenge yourself to grow. Challenge yourself to contribute. Challenge yourself to laugh, even in any situation. This is just some of my own notes. I'm going a little off topic here of the book, but that's big. This is the next and last big part I'm going to hit. Managing your odds for success. He says every skill you acquire doubles your odds for success. Doubles it. So get as many skills as you can. You don't have to be a master at any of them, but just be good at them. Just be good at a couple different things, and that'll all add up. This is his formula. Because everything you learn becomes a shortcut and a huge help for learning something else. The knowledge formula is the more you know, the more you can know. The more neural connections you can make. So here's his math of success. These are some of the skills you need for every job. Public speaking, psychology. He goes into all the cognitive biases, which is powerful. And you pattern recognize these things better over time. So be accepting of that in the journey. You'll learn more and be more effective. Business writing, accounting, design, the basics, conversation, overcoming shyness and what people think of you. Second language, golf, proper grammar, persuasion, technology, and voice technique. He goes into each of these. Here's the book again. How to fail at almost everything and still win big. Okay? Loved it. Hope that helped. Stay fresh. Stay blessed. Peace.